Yeah, yesterday I saw Nigeria versus Ghana. I saw the Nigeria versus Ghana game, and I was not too impressed with the Nigerian Super Eagles. Nigeria, we could have played way better than what we did against Ghana. The match ended in a 0-0 draw, but I wasn't too surprised because you know African football is very competitive, and African teams and teams in general, they make sure they play their best when they play against Nigeria. Nigeria never has any easy games. Teams always come prepared to play at their highest level against Nigeria. And one of the reasons behind that is because Nigeria is the biggest country in Africa. So teams take pride in trying to beat Nigeria. Nigeria is an African giant. So Ghana, they played decently against Nigeria. Ghana was attacking a lot against Nigeria. Um, Within the first few minutes of the game, Ghana was bringing it to us. Ghana was had this relentless attack. So I give Ghana much respect. They did not play with fear against Nigeria. They brought the game to us. Um, actually, Ghana had more attacking chances and played better offensively than Nigeria did. But Nigeria was bailed out by our defense and our goalkeeper. Our defense gave Ghana a hard time. Even though Ghana was attacking a lot, our defense um, didn't allow Ghana to score. You know, and like I just said, Francis Uzohu, our goalkeeper, he did an amazing job against Ghana. He had a couple amazing saves. And if it wasn't for Francis Uzohu, man, Ghana could have scored a couple times against us. So I'm glad we have Francis Uzohu back as our number one goalkeeper. The reason why Francis Uzohu got to start this game as our number one goalkeeper was because of Maduka Okoye. He was injured, so he didn't get to play this match. But Francis Uzohu, he's a better goalkeeper than Okoye is. If we had Okoye as our goalkeeper today against Ghana, Ghana would have scored probably like two times at least. So it's really important for a team to have a goalkeeper who plays at a high level. You know, Nigeria's problem against Ghana was our midfield, our attack. Nigeria's attack against Ghana was very poor. We there was only like two or three times where Ghana actually. I mean, let me say that again. There's only two or three times when Nigeria really pressed forward and tried to attack Ghana's defense. Um, but other than those two or three times, Nigeria never really tried to really push that ball forward and test Ghana's defense. And that's because for a few reasons, um, Nigeria, our midfield was mediocre, and our wingers were mediocre as well. And I knew it, man. I knew this would happen. Our wingers against Ghana were Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze. And Moses Simon, he's overrated. He had like Moses Simon had one legit good game in the African Cup of Nations. We had a game where he scored a goal. What? Um, yeah, Moses Simon. I think he scored in the African Cup of Nations against Gambia or Sudan, and Moses Simon he got overhyped because of his one or two good games in the African Cup of Nations. So now our Coach Eagle Vaughn, he's giving Moses Simon that number one role to start, for the Super Eagles. When Moses Simon just fooled us. He had a good game in the African Cup of Nations, but can Moses Simon duplicate that African Cup of Nations performance on a regular basis? And I don't think he can. Um, we saw it in the last game against Tunisia in the African Cup of Nations. Nigeria's last game in that tournament was against Tunisia, and Tunisia totally shut down Moses Simon in that winger position. Moses Simon, he got shut down against Tunisia, and against Ghana, Moses Simon was shut down as well. Moses Simon is not good enough to be a starter for the Super Eagles. He's just not. Moses Simon can easily be shut down by defenders in one-on-one situations. Moses Simon can easily get shut down from the game, and that's partially due to his size. Moses Simon is shorter, but I'm not saying short dudes. There's a lot of short guys who are strong and are muscular. But Moses Simon, he's short and he's not even very muscular. So it's easy for physical, strong defenders like African teams to be able to handle and shut down a small player like a Moses Simon. Moses Simon, he's not really a physically dominant, strong player. So defenders have an easy time shutting him down. When you're not strong, when you're not physically strong and you don't have that technical ability to out dribble your opponents, then you really can't do anything against certain defenses. Like Moses Simon, he's not extremely skilled, and he doesn't have the greatest physical presence. So teams know that Moses Simon, he doesn't have a whole lot of technical ability and he's not strong. So they can single him out. Defenses can single Moses Simon out to shut him down because they know Moses Simon is a weakness. And it's the same thing with our other winger, our white winger, Samuel Chukwueze. Samuel Chukwueze has a similar problem. That Moses Simon has. Samuel Chukwueze, he's not physical or strong enough to play at a high level against the physical, tough African defenses. Samuel Chukwueze is not physical and strong enough to dominate the African strong defenses. He's not. And we've seen the same thing in the African Cup of Nations. Samuel Chukwueze struggled as a winger playing against other African teams. That's because Samuel Chukwueze struggles against physical defenses. Samuel Chukwueze, he's not physically big. He's not muscular. So it's easy for physical defenders to shut him down one on one. You know, he's not a physical, strong player. And if you're not that physical, strong player, you at least need extreme technical ability, such as dribbling and passing, you know, to make up for your small frame, right? But Samuel Chukwueze recently, he hasn't been up to par as far as his pure football skill. You know, he hasn't shown that flash as far as dribbling creativity that he usually did in the past. And one of the reasons behind that is because Samuel Chukwueze, he got injured. I think he had like an ACL or knee or ankle injury some months ago, and he just came back a few months ago. And after his injury, Samuel Chukwueze has not been the same player for the Super Eagles. And yeah, I mean, I can visually see that Samuel Chukwueze is not the same player as before he had the injury. Samuel Chukwueze, he slowed down after the injury. Samuel Chukwueze, he's not the same creative player after that injury. And Samuel Chukwueze is not good enough to be in that right winger position for the Super Eagles. He's not. He's been playing very mediocre, and I think it's time for Coach Eagle Vaughn to replace Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze on those wings. You know, for our wingers, we need players who have technical skill ability. You know, for our wingers, we need players who know how to dribble at a high level, out dribble our opponents. You know, be creative against our opponents. You know, so our wingers need to have that creativity, that dribbling skill that gives defenders a hard time covering them. You know, Moses Simon and Chukwueze, they don't have any tricks up their sleeves to give defenders a hard time. You know, Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze, they don't have the physical strength to impose their will on defense. I mean, let me repeat that. Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze don't have the physical strength to impose their will onto defenses, and they don't. Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze also don't have the technical skill ability to impose their will against defense. So they need to be replaced. You know, Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze definitely need to be replaced. And another one of our attackers um, who started against Ghana was Kelechi Iheanacho. I believe Kelechi Iheanacho, he started as our attacking midfielder right behind Victor Osimhen. And Kelechi Iheanacho, that's another player who's not good enough to start for the Nigerian Super Eagles. You know, Kelechi Iheanacho, he's not fast. You know, if you want to be an attacking midfielder, you know, to give our strikers, you know, to create scoring chances for our strikers, our attacking midfielders, they need to be fast. They need to have the ability to use their dribbling skills and their speed to run past defenses. You know, but Kelechi Iheanacho, he's not particularly fast, and he lacks technical skill. You know, Kelechi Iheanacho, he's not a good dribbler. You know, he's not good at keeping possession of the ball. Like if you any decent defender could take one little poke at the ball and intercept the ball from Kelechi Iheanacho. Kelechi Iheanacho just doesn't have the skill to dribble the ball and keep possession of the ball. You know, so there's no reason why he should be in our midfield or even starting on our team at all. And he showed this in the past. I mean, we've seen on several occasions where Kelechi Iheanacho has a horrible first touch and he can't keep possession of the ball. I mean, always losing the ball. I mean, yeah, man. As soon as I seen our starting lineup against Ghana, I knew we weren't going to win this game. You know, as soon as I seen our lineup, because I already know I watched the Super Eagles. You know, like I'm a Super Eagles fanatic. As soon as before the game, a few minutes before the game came on, right? I saw the list of players who were going to start against Ghana. Then in my mind, I'm thinking, man, we have so many better players than who our coach chose to start. And I immediately knew we were going to have trouble against Ghana. I know who's our best players for Nigeria. Kelechi Iheanacho, Joe Aribo, Moses Simon, and Samuel Chukwueze. We have better players than those players that I just named. Those are just basic players. You know, Joe Aribo, another player, man. I have videos, other videos talking about Joe Aribo. Joe Aribo is not creative enough of a player. He's not fast enough of a player or creative enough. Um, to be a starter for the Super Eagles midfield. We need midfielders who are creative and can create scoring chances for our team. And Joe Aribo, he's just not that type of player. So I wasn't too surprised that we could not beat Ghana. I'm just happy we didn't lose. And the person who I blame for this loss is Coach Eagle Vaughn. I blame Coach Eagle Vaughn for this loss. I mean, we didn't lose. We didn't lose. I said loss. We didn't lose. But I blame Coach Eagle Vaughn for Nigeria's draw, 0-0 draw against Ghana. I blame Coach Eagle Vaughn. Um, Coach Eagle Vaughn, he did not start the right players. Nigeria has Nigeria. I mean, Coach Eagle Vaughn picked several players to be on our squad. You know, and he did not start any of our new players to our in our team against Ghana. He didn't start any of them. Instead, he brought all of the new players in our team to play against Ghana for the last 25 minutes as substitutes. Um, One of the flaws I see in Coach Eagle Vaughn is he doesn't like change. You know, he starts the same players game after game after game. Even if he sees certain players struggling, he'll still start the same players, the next game. It's like, dude, you obviously see there's a group of players who are continuously struggling. Why not start other players? You brought in like 8 new players to our team and you did not start any of them against Ghana. So if Coach Eagle Vaughn played a certain lineup against Ghana, we could have possibly beat them instead of drawing. Um, like I said, our wingers, Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze, man, they're just not good enough. It was already proven that Samuel Chukwueze and Moses Simon are not good enough because they did the same thing in the African Cup of Nations that got us eliminated in the African Cup of Nations against Tunisia. Moses Simon and Samuel Chukwueze did not show up against Tunisia. Kelechi Iheanacho, another player who did not show up against Tunisia. So why are you still starting these same players in a World Cup qualification against Ghana? You have a whole lot of new players on our team that are talented who can start ahead of these players, you know. So, man, I mean, I hope Coach Eagle Vaughn gets it right. You know, our next game is against Ghana is on Tuesday, and we can beat Ghana as long as Coach Eagle Vaughn picks the right players to start. You know, instead of Bonke in our midfield, we could play Amu. You know, Amu. You know, he's a playmaker. Um, Amu, he's a playmaker. He has dribbling skills. He can out dribble like 3 defenders at once. He can create scoring chances for our strikers. You know, against Ghana, we had no playmaking midfielders on the field. That's why we had a tough time in our attack because all of our midfielders are not playmaking creative midfielders. You know, our midfielders were just lost in the sauce against Ghana. Instead of playing Joe Aribo had difficulty against the physical midfielders of Ghana, right? Instead of playing Joe Aribo, maybe we should play Etebo. Etebo is physical, strong. You know, he'll give the Ghanaian midfield a run for their money. Instead of starting Moses Simon as our left winger, maybe we should try and see if Ademola Lookman can replace Moses Simon our next game. Instead of playing Samuel Chukwueze as winger, as your right winger, maybe we could see if Emmanuel Dennis can take Samuel Chukwueze's spot as your right winger. You know, it's very simple. Coach Eagle Vaughn just needs to play the right players against Ghana on Tuesday, and we're going to beat Ghana. Watch. Instead of starting Zaidu Sanusi as your left back, bring in Calvin Bassey as your starting left back. Sanusi, you know, he did his thing. He was playing decently as your left back defender, but he wasn't creating a whole lot of scoring opportunities. He was defending well, but Sanusi was not creating a whole lot of scoring opportunities. But when Calvin Bassey came in the last 25 minutes, Calvin Bassey was pushing that ball up the field, running fast, trying to create offensive scoring chances for the team. Calvin Bassey needs to be started in that defense. And instead of the Yumbo wall, you know, one of the other things that was fucking up our offensive attack is our defense. You know, it's your defense job to transport that ball to the midfield, you know. Liam Balogun and Truce Ekong, they're not the type of defenders who have offensive capabilities. They're not comfortable on the ball. So we need defenders. Maybe instead of a Liam Balogun, I know Liam Balogun. He had a good defensive game against Ghana, but we need defenders who bring in playmaking, offensive abilities to our team. So maybe replace Leon Balogun or choose Ekong with Simi Ajayi. You know, yeah. Coach Eagle Vaughn, he just started the wrong players against Ghana, and uh, that Ghanaian pitch was horrible. I could really tell that our players, the Nigerian players, had a difficult time playing on that horrible Ghana pitch. Like your field pitch quality is a big factor in how good a team plays. You know, with the African pitch, a lot of African countries have bad pitch. So when you're playing on a bad field, it makes it harder for players to control the ball and pass the ball accurately. You know, if the ball is bouncing 20 feet on the ground whenever you have an aerial ball coming down, then that's a problem. You know, so hopefully the field pitch in Abuja is slightly better than Ghana's. You know, and if we play on a decent field pitch, that'll give Nigeria a better time handling the ball and passing the ball accurately. So if we can pass the ball accurately, you know, that'll give our team an easier chance for creating scoring opportunities for our strikers. But the 0-0 draw did not surprise me. I knew it would be a close match because African football is very competitive. But Lord, man, Ghana, I'm not gonna lie, Ghana has some good defense. Ghana even shut down our head striker, Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen, he couldn't do anything with the ball. Whenever Victor Osimhen would get the ball, you know, the Ghana defenders would shut him down and position themselves. So Victor Osimhen cannot get the ball cleanly. So I tip my hat off to Ghana's defense, you know. But maybe Victor Osimhen should be put in the midfield, you know, as an attacking midfielder or whatever. So, you know, when Victor Osimhen is in the front as a front striker all alone, sometimes it's hard for him to receive possession of the ball, especially if we have mediocre midfielders who can't really get the ball to a striker, like how we saw against Ghana. The Nigerian midfield had a very difficult time getting the ball to Victor Osimhen. But another way Victor Osimhen could get the ball easier is if we switch Victor Osimhen's position from a in front striker to a midfielder. You know, if Victor Osimhen plays as a midfielder, he'll have an easier time to get the ball. You know, because when you're a striker, you're already in the front. You're gonna have a harder chance getting the ball from your defenders. But if you're playing a midfield position right next to the defenders, you're so close to everything, to all the action. So you're more likely to get the ball in your possession as a midfielder opposed to a striker. Victor Osimhen is too much of a talented player. You know, Victor Osimhen, he's a great passer. He's fast. He's creative. We could use Victor Osimhen's skill set and his talent, you know, in that midfield, especially since we know we have a struggling midfield. And we could we could have we could have two strikers in the front and have Victor Osimhen playing behind the two strikers. You know, like we already have Sadiq Umar, Igalo, Emmanuel Dennis. You can line those players ahead of Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is fast. He's a good passer. You know, I think I've been saying this. I said this before in one of my other videos that Victor Osimhen is too much of a talented player for him just to play as a striker. You know, strikers are usually all they do is stand in one place. Strikers, they're not immersed in the game like how a midfielder is. And Victor Osimhen, he has too much of a high skill level, and he's too much of a talented player for his talent to be just go to waste like how it was against Ghana. Victor Osimhen didn't get a chance to do anything against Ghana because he was not getting the ball. But if you switch him to that midfield, he'll have an easier time getting the ball. And once Victor Osimhen has the ball, man, Victor Osimhen can do anything with that ball, and he just needs to have the ball in his possession. You know, and if we switch Victor Osimhen from striker to like a defensive midfielder, man, Victor Osimhen will have much more possession of the ball. And man, I would love to see Victor Osimhen in that open field. Victor Osimhen's fast. He can pass the ball, you know, and man, he has that amazing skill set to be in that open field in the midfield, man. What are you guys? Peace.